guys, my name is Karina, but you can call me Nikki, and today I am in my little bookshelf, very small. I'm sitting on the floor, but I wanted to show you guys a book haul. I had a lot of fun doing my last book-related video. It was so much fun, and I think it is one of my favorite videos that I have done before, even though it was just a TBR. I'm hoping I can do another one of those again, but I do have a book haul for you guys today, so if you guys want to see that, then please keep on watching. I'm going to start off with the book that I'm currently reading. I'm actually reading 2 books at the moment. I know, horrible. I don't know how I'm doing it. So the first book I got is Winter Song by S.J. Jones. And this book was recommended to me by a friend, my book buddy, and she hyped it up a lot. So I have high expectations for this book, and I'm actually enjoying this book. But let me tell you what it's about first. It is about this girl, and she told me that it is a Labyrinth retelling, the one with David Bowie, not Pan's Labyrinth. Love that. I actually want to see it again. But basically, it is about this girl who loves music, and her sister gets taken to the underground where the Goblin King is, and he wants to marry her, and she has to get her sister back. That is basically how to sum up this book. It is a little bit more detailed. It is a beautifully written book. Like, just reading the first chapter, I was like, wow, that is beautiful writing. Like, I have never said that in my life. I don't think I've ever read a beautifully written book. And, you know, like I've said before, I only started reading in 7th grade. I am now in 12th grade. So I don't have this expansive, you know, knowledge on reading, because I have not read that many books. But this is, you know, the first book that gave me that dreamlike feeling. Like, I felt like I was in the story and I was captivated, and just the wording and everything, and it has some German words, but it doesn't have the translation anywhere, so I kind of just have to figure out what it's saying because I'm too lazy to Google it. But again, I'm reading this one and I'm very happy with it so far. It's one of my physical books that I'm reading. I always read one physical book and I do an audiobook, or that's what I try to do. Up next is another book that I'm reading, and it is Passenger by Alexander Bracken. And if you're wondering, I got all of these books at Bookoutlet, and I've recently found it and I bought 7 books. I want so many more. I love Bookoutlet, and I've only done 1 order. So if you don't know what Bookoutlet is, I will link it down below, the website. It is basically a bargain bookstore, and if you get to a certain amount of money, you get free shipping, and I saw that and I was just like, okay, free shipping, like, let's just get to the free shipping, you know? Anyways, Passenger by Alexander Bracken is a beautiful book. This is the book that I am reading in audiobook form, and I am absolutely in love with it. I love this story. It is a story about this girl who finds out that she can travel through night. What? What? She can't travel through night. This is a story about Henrietta and Nicholas. Henrietta finds out one day that she can time travel when her mother is taken away, and they travel through time, and it is such a fun story. I don't know if I spoiled anyone. That's what they know, right? If I spoiled, sorry. I'm very happy that it doesn't have that big of a sci-fi element to it, because I don't really like reading sci-fi. If you look at my bookshelf, it's literally all fantasy, and sci-fi is just not my type of book. And it is a biracial couple, and that gives me all the feels. Like, I love, you know? And this is not a book review. I'm just telling you, I got this book. I'm not gonna make a review. Moving on. Next book that I got is The Fellowship of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. And I got this book, and it is a small version with very small writing. I did not know it was going to be like this small. So that's going to be fun, but I really want to read it. It is around 500 pages, so I'm thinking it's not going to be that much if it was a bigger book. But I'm so excited because I've seen these movies so many times, over and over, and I really like the world of Lord of the Rings. It is basically my perfect world. You have elves, you have ogres, you have hobbits, everything. You have everything, and you have humans. But yeah, it is. The movies are amazing, and my godmother read this book, and she said it was good, and she actually liked the movie. So I have to read it, and it's her fault if I love this. Or if I don't, it's also her fault. I'm gonna blame her. I don't know. Up next, I got An Unkindness of Magicians by Kat Howard, and this book was, I think, one of the first books that I've gotten without anyone recommending it to me or me seeing it on BookTube, because I love BookTube. I spent too much time on BookTube. And I saw it on Bookoutlet, and I saw the cover, and I was like, that is a beautiful book. Look at this. And it is, you could feel it. I know it has a word for it, but you can feel it. It's beautiful. So I haven't read the synopsis in a while, and I don't really feel like reading it again. But what I got from this book is that it is about New York City, and it is run on magic, and something's happening to magic. It's like running out or something like that. And they need someone powerful to fix what's wrong. And the only person that can fix it doesn't want to. And that would be Sydney, I think. What it sounds like is that it is from the point of view of our antagonist. And that to me sounds amazing. Again, I haven't read that many books, and I have especially never read a book from the point of view of the villain, and I'm very excited about that. Also, it's a beautiful book, so what more can you ask for? Up next, we have The Star Touch Queen by Roshani Chokshi. Roshani Chokshi. That is a hard name to say. Again, don't really know much about this book, but I'm actually happy about the books that I don't really know that much to go into. And from what I've heard, this is a book about a princess who is destined to marry into a marriage of doom or death or something like that. But then her father decides to arrange a marriage for her to benefit the monarchy, and she's just trying to, you know, break it. And yeah, I'm excited. I feel like the reason that I picked this up is because it kind of gave me ACOTAR feels. Don't know why, but it kind of felt a little ACOTAR-y. And one of my favorite booktubers read it, and she liked it, so I have to read it, right? Up next, we have sort of a contemporary, kind of, but also fantasy book, which is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. And this book is basically about the children who are pretty much like us, the book readers. It takes place in a world where, you know, the chosen one and the vampires and the ghouls exist, but then there's also people who are just regular good old teens trying to get by high school and, you know, live life. And it's basically how they live their life in that world, being a wallflower or just not special. And I feel like this has the potential of being a great book and this has the potential of being a great book and connecting to readers, because, you know, we're the readers and we're reading about these amazing magical adventures that these characters go in, and we're just, you know, trying to live our lives, trying to get good grades in school and just be okay in the world. And I feel like it has the potential to connect us to the characters, and I really hope it does good. And I actually got this book for my sister, but like low-key for me. So yeah, there is so much to say here by Patrick Ness. The last book is from Barnes & Nobles, and that is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, I think. Yeah, it is Victoria Aveyard. How did I remember that? I don't know. But I have heard amazing reviews about this. I have also seen some very hateful reviews towards this book, but I also saw some bad reviews for Akatar, and I loved it, so I'm thinking I'm gonna give this a try, and I hope it's good. And this is actually the collector's edition. I haven't read this, but I saw it at Barnes & Noble, and I was like, I need it, right? I need this. Like, I know I haven't read it, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it, but like, anyways, I think that is it for the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. It was a small book haul. I did not get 30 books because I'm not a very fast reader. And if you guys want to see a review on any of the books here, please let me know down below in the comments. And like this video if you liked it and you want to see more book videos, because I love reading and I definitely don't do it enough and don't do it as quickly as I wish I would, but I very, very much enjoy it. So yeah. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys!